Students, this is Lic Aao model test number 46. Let's try to solve the questions from reasoning part. How many persons according to the question? 8 persons were born on the same date of and same month of different years, that is 1962, 65, 70, 75, 79, 86, 97 and 2002, but not necessarily in the same order. The calculation of their age is based on the year 2020. So whenever you come across a question of this type, what are we supposed to do? We have to go with the years first. Write down years. The parameter that we're going to write first is years. 1962. Next, 65. 1970. 75. 79. So you come across a question of this type and you know what you're supposed to do first. Kadamma, what we'll do? We'll calculate the ages first, and that is the most important thing. Either you go from top or you go from bottom, least bother, but you have to calculate the ages. Someone is born in 2002. What will be his age in 2022? Chapanamma, 20. We will only calculate the difference between 202 and 2002 and 2022, and then later we will not compare every year with 2022. We will compare those previous numbers that is given here. 97 ki 2002 ki, what is the difference? 5 years. And this person is 5 years elder. Ante kada. 86 ki 97 ki difference entama? 11 years. 25 plus 11, 36. 97 and 86 difference is 7. So what will be the age? 43. Next difference is 4 years. 79, 75, 4 years. And 47. Difference 5 years. 52. Difference again 5 years. 57. Difference 3 years. 60. Done. Don't compare 97 to 2022, 1986, 2022. This is all just damn waste of time. Is this clear? Next point. 3 persons are born between M and the one whose age is a prime year. M and the one whose age is a prime year. Can you please tell me what are the prime numbers that are present? 47 and 43. If I consider 47, then this should be M kada. If I consider 43, then this should be M. How many possibilities do I have? 2 possibilities. And I'm not sure. So I'll just keep this aside and then I'll go for the next clue here. 2 persons are born between N and P whose age is a perfect square. How many persons between N and P? 2 persons, and P whose age is a perfect square. So it should be either 36 or 25. And there's no other number other than 36 and 25 which is a perfect square among those ages. The next line is sum of the ages of N plus R is how much? 77. N plus R is equals to 77. I think with the help of P, I can fix the place of N. Avuna kada. So if this is P, for example, ante, if this is P, because P can be 25 or 36. If this is P, 2 people, then this has to be N. The age of N is 47, then the age of R should be 30. Because N plus R is how much? 77. Do you have 30 in the options? No. So from this it is very clear that I can't go with 25 as the age of P. So Pakka P's age has to be 36. This is N. If N is 52, R should be how much? 25. Do we have 25? Yes. So this is R. So from this clue, I could easily fix how many people? 3 people. Let's go for the next line here. And he says, 3 persons are born between Q and the one who is born immediately before L. Immediately before L, there is 1 person. Okay, na? And with from this person and Q, there should be a gap of how many people? 3 people. If I go above, 3. If I go below also, 3. Avuna kada. And oka point ni mind lo fix avalsindi endante. He is not talking about L. So Q is talking about the person who is immediately before L. Is not talking about L. Is talking about the person who is immediately before L. Ante L cannot be in the first place artham. Next point ento chudu. Q is born in the odd number year. Q is equals to odd year. Antena? Chapandama. Q is born in odd number year. First, let us try to see where can I fix this Q. ఒక ప్రయత్నం చేద్దాం. L impossible, it cannot be in the first place. అవునా కదా? Immediately before L is this person, and the gap between that person and Q should be three persons. 1, 2, 3. This is Q. Q is born in 1979. Odd. Happy na? Not happy na? Happy. Ante I can fix L there kada? Chapandamma. If this is L, this is the person who is immediate. 1, 2, 3. If I go for Q, Q becomes even. But according to the clue, Q should be odd. Done. If this is L, immediately before is this person. 3 people gap. Above, is it possible? No. Below, 1, 2, 3. Taravata kuda not possible. Ante kadamma. I was just exploring the possibilities for L. If I fix L here, immediately before is this person. Gap between that particular person, Q should be 3. 1, 2, 3. Already occupied by N. So what's your observation here? There is only one possibility for L. And what is that one possibility? 65. What about Q? Q should be in 1917. అర్థమవుతుందా? చెప్పండమ్మా. 2 persons between L and Q అని ఎవడని అనుకుంటే పెద్ద పొరపాటు. నువ్వు L and Q గురించి కాదు ఆలోచించాల్సింది. Person immediately before L. Is this clear? Next line. Come on, next line. Read. More than 2 persons are born between O and K. K was born in even year. Even number year kada? Chapandamma. K was born in even number year. K should be born either in 2002 or in 1962. If this is K more than 2, this has to be O. Then what about possibilities for M? No. So can I go for K in 1962? No. So pakka this is K. When this is K, pakka this is M. And this has to be O. Done in no time. It's all about observing the possibilities. It's all about examining the possibilities. That's it. Don't make any question complicated. Is this clear? Chalo. Which of the following persons born in the year 1975? Who is born in 1975? Amma? How many persons are born between M and the one who was born in the year 1986? M and 1986. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay now? Next question. L is born in which year? Amma? 1965. What is the difference between the ages of R and O? How many years is R? 25. What about O? 47. 25 and 47. Difference is 22. Persons born between N and P is same as. How many are born between N and P? 2 persons. Same between, it can be Q and L or Q and K. But I don't see K in the options, so I'll go for L. Clear? 6th question. How many persons according to the question? 9 persons are living. PQRS, TUV, WX, consecutive alphabets from P to X are living in 9-story building. Each one of them likes different movies. Rio, Spy, Ted, Red, Saw, KGF, War, Max and Triple R. But not necessarily in the same order. One person is living in each floor and the ground floor is numbered as 1. And immediately above floor is numbered as 2 and so on. The topmost floor is numbered as 9. How many floors? 9 floors. How many persons? 9 persons. How many movies? 9 movies. So I can say that no floor is vacant here. 9, 8. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Person and their favorite. What are you supposed to distribute? Person and their favorite movie. Okay, let's try to solve this question. S lives in even number floor above 5th floor and likes Spy. What does S like? Spy, living in a even number floor above 5. So it has to be 6 or 2. So either 6 or 8. Next, 3 persons living between S and T. 3 persons live between S and T. Amma, S is living either in the 8th or 6th ante pakka T has to be below S. Avuna kada? Chappandamma. So it's very clear to us. This is T. Done. Next line. 3 persons live between R and B. V who likes Ted. 3 persons between R and B. V who likes Ted. Done. Next, V lives on even number floor below S. V is living on even number floor below S. Even number floor. Okay, na? Below S. Next. Q lives, Q likes KGF and lives on. So this is Q who likes KGF. 2 people live between Q and the one who likes Rio. 2 people live between. So you lives above the one who likes Var. I forgot this. This is Var. U lives above the one who likes Var. 2 persons live between Q and the one who likes Rio. 2 possibilities for Rio, isn't it? Come on. Next. R likes either Var or Rio. R equals to Var or Rio. Next. The number of persons who live above W is same as the number of persons who live below max. Come on. Above W is equals to below max. Done? The one who likes max lives immediately below the one who likes red. Immediately below the one who likes red is max. Next, the one who lives between, one person lives between P and the one who likes R. One person between P and the one who likes R. W does not like either R or. Am I done with all my clues? Yes or no? I could fix only one person in the given table. Every other case, I have 2 possibilities. Avuna kada? Em chedam? Try chedama? Chalo. First, S can be in the 8th floor or S can be in the 6th floor. Now I am going with S in the 8th floor. This is spy. If S is in the 8th floor, I can't take Rio there. Pakka this has to be Rio. How many persons between S and T? 1, 2, 3. Is this clear? I'm done with this. And after S, there is V. V who lives in even number floor. And what does V like? Ted. Avuna kada? V is living in even number floor and he likes Ted. So V should be either in 6, 4 or 2. But 4 and 2 are already occupied by something else. So this is V who likes Ted. How many people between V and R? 3 people. Is it a possibility above V? No. It should be below. 1, 2, 3. This is R. As discussed earlier. What did I say? R is either Var or Rio. Any problem? No problem. All these 3 are done. Now I am going with red and max. Red and max, immediate neighbors. Another, living in immediate floors. How many possibilities? Only one possible. This is red and this is max. When I have max here, there is a point about max. Number of people above W, below max. What's the position of max from bottom? Third. W should be third from top. Ardhamainda amma? Next time chudu. U is above var. One person between P and R. Can I put P here? If this is P, this has to be R. But he clearly told to us, W neither likes R nor SA. No way, you can't go for P there. If this is P, this has to be R. Done gada? You can't take P here because already the place is for max above. Inkemito undu chudu ikkada U is above var, so this is U. This should be one person left out. PQRST. Chapanama, U, V, W, X. I told you in alphabetical order from P to X. One movie is missing. What is that movie? Can you please tell me? Amma? Saw. Saw is for you. Clear? Write down all the possibilities clearly, neatly, and then immediately go for one after the other. That's it. This is how you try to solve. Okay. Which of the following person lives on 7th floor? Who is living on 7th floor? Ma? W is living in 7th floor. How many persons live between P and the one who likes Va? How many between P and the one who likes Va? 1, 2, 3. Isn't it? Come on, I need a response. 4 out of the following 5 are alike in a certain way and hence form a group. Which is the one that does not belong to the group? Okay, let's check R and red. How many floors do you see between R and red? Only one floor between R and red. Next, S and Ted. How many between S and Ted? One floor. Q and Var? One floor. V and Spy, is it one floor? W and Saw? W and Saw also one floor. Now where's the problem? Where did we go wrong? Amma, yes. So when everywhere you see there's a gap of one floor, now we'll see whether this R is before red or after red. Where is this R? Is he before red or after red? After red. S and Ted. S is before Ted. Okay, na? This is before. This is after. Q and Var. Come on, Q is after Var. V and Spy. V is after Spy. W and Saw. W is after Saw. What should be my answer? Okay, Namma. అలాంటి విషయాలలో కంగారు పడద్దు. జనరల్గా వాట్ వీ ట్రై టు డూ ఇస్ బేసికల్గా విల్ గో విత్ ద గ్యాప్, అండ్ ఇఫ్ ద గ్యాప్ ఇస్ నాట్ వర్కింగ్ అవుట్ యూ హ్యావ్ టు సీ వెదర్ ఇట్ ఇస్ బిఫోర్ ఆర్ ఆఫ్టర్. దిస్ ఈస్ వేర్ యూ హ్యావ్ టు పే వెరీ క్లియర్ అటెన్షన్. Understood? And don't get confused when you come across this type of things in the exam before. Is this clear? What's the next question? Can you read the next question for me, everyone? 9th, which of the following statement is true? What is true? P lives on floor number 4. No, P is not living in floor number 4. Yes, P is not living in floor number 4. R likes Var. No. Q lives above S. P likes RRR. No. U lives on the 9th floor. Absolutely yes. U is living in 9th. Question number 10. Question number 10. What's happening in question number 10? Come on. If P interchanges its place with P is here, W is here. Next. If P is interchanging with W, then which one of leaves immediately below? Clear? Is it a different one? Yes, it is a different one. What's happening here? Let's see this. How many persons living around a circular table? Are all of them facing the same direction? Amma? Some of them are facing inside and some of them are facing away from center. Note, always read the note. Don't make a mistake of forgetting the note. Not every time you'll have the same information in note. You can also have some extra information. See, the regular information that can be found in the note is if someone is facing inside, the other one is also facing the same direction, means both of them are facing inside or both of them are facing outside. If one faces inside, if one faces opposite direction, means if one is inside, the other one is outside. Outside, inside. This is what the regular information most of the times we do have. Apart from this, sometimes they can also talk about consecutive alphabets not in the opposite positions, consecutive alphabets not in the adjacent places. Itlantidi kuda raavochu. These type of things can also be given. Is this clear? So what I suggest to you is, be careful, please read the note, because note is something which you are supposed to pay attention and read that. Okay, what's happening here? Facing the same direction means if one is facing the center, then the other is also facing the center, and if one is facing away from center, then the other is also facing away from center. Facing opposite directions means if one is facing the center, then the other is facing away from center, and vice versa. So, how many? 8. I told you many number of times what we'll try to do whenever we come across this type of question is, we'll just try to read the whole question and see if somebody's information is known to us. ఎవరన్నా ఒకరి గురించి ఇచ్చాడేమో అని చూసుకోవాలి. Is he telling us the direction of any one person? Yes, I see it in the 4th line. B who is facing the center. And we do have information about B. What is the first point? E is third to the right of G. E is third right of G. 2 persons are sitting between B and E. How many persons? Chapandamma. D sits third to the left of F. F who sits to the immediate left of B. B who is facing the center. This is a good one, and I'll start with this. This is F, and D is in the 3rd place from F. Avuna kada? What is the position of D? D is 3rd left of F. And I'm not sure whether F is facing inside or F is facing outside. How many possibilities for D? Is this those 2 possibilities? Chapandamma. Next line. An immediate neighbor of B is facing opposite direction to B. An immediate neighbor of B is facing opposite direction. 2 persons are sitting between C and A. A who sits second to the left of C. Left of B. అర్థమవుతుందా? A who sits second to the left of B. And 2 persons are sitting between A and C. 2 persons between A and C. తెలుసా? తెలీదు. నెక్స్ట్ ఏమిటో చదవమ్మా. H sits, అమ్మా, H sits third to the left of. Are you sure with the position of D? I'm not sure. When I'm not sure, I'll not take any risk. I'll just write it down separately. What's the next point? Immediate neighbors of D is facing same direction but opposite to that of D. A is facing G. Katam. A is facing G and A is sitting opposite to G. Kada? Chapali. So pakka ikkade kada G. If that is G, can I have D here? No. So pakka this is D. A is facing G. A should be facing inside because he is facing G. If he is facing outside, he will not be facing G. He is sitting in a position opposite to G. Can he says A is facing G, then he has to face inside. Now we do have something about D. D is third to the left of F. Saripayindi kada? Chappandamma. Next entity, E is third to the right of G. E is third to the right of G and 1, 2, 3 already occupied by F. So pakka this is E. E who is third to the right of G. Right of G and G should be facing inside. 2 persons between B and D. Satisfied kada? Next entity, H is third to the left of D. H is third to the left of D. Ante 3rd place only 1 is vacant. Ikkade kada? Appo D has to be inside. Inkemannadu? 2 persons between A and C. 2 persons between A and C. One of the immediate neighbors of B is facing opposite direction. So pakka this should be outside. Immediate neighbors of D are facing the same direction but opposite to D. D is inside. So E and C should be facing outside. How many cases? Only 1 case. But I had to have patience to read all the clues and then fix those positions. Is this clear? This is how you try to solve the question. Don't be in a hurry. Which of the following persons sits third to the right of H? Which of the following persons is third to the right of H? H ki third right overamma A, because H is facing outside. 12. How many persons sitting between D and F when counted to the right side of D? D and F when counted to the right side of D, 2. 4 out of the following 5 are alike in a certain way and hence form a group. Then which one does not belong to the group? Obvious ga inside, outside. B inside, H is outside. D inside, A is inside, F is also inside. Evitamma? H. Who among the following persons sits second to the left of the one who is third to the right of B? Who is third to the right of B? C. And second left of C? Amma? E. E kada? Which of the following statement is true? A sits second to the right of F. No. E sits third to the right of D. Third to the right of D? No way. B sits third to the left of C. Third to the left of C is A. H sits second to the right of C. Yes, absolutely yes. Which option is my answer? Fourth option. Let me go for 16 to 20. And what's this? 7 persons P, Q, R, S, T, U and V are visiting different cities: Mumbai, Kochi, Raipur, Nagpur, Chennai, Ooty and Delhi, one after the other in a month, but not necessarily in the same order. No two persons visiting cities neither same day nor same time. So 7 different days, not in the same day. How many persons? 7 persons. He says 3 persons are visiting between R and the one who visits Delhi. How many between R and Delhi? Are you sure who is before and who is after? No. So this is R. 3 people between R and Delhi. I am not sure. The one who visits Chennai is visiting immediately after. Immediately after R is Chennai. Next. Chapandama. 2 persons are visiting between the one who visits to Mumbai and the one who visits to Chennai. Mumbai and Chennai. How many? 2. Not sure. P visits Kochi. P visits Kochi. 3 persons are visiting between P and U. U who visits? P and U visits Ooty. P visits immediately after T. P visits immediately after T. Okay, P visits immediately after T. And then he says T who visits either Chennai or Mumbai. T is equals to either Chennai or Mumbai. 1 person is visiting between Q and Raipur. 1 person between Q and Raipur. Next. S is visiting neither Chennai nor Delhi. S equals to na, not equals to na, Chennai or Delhi. I'm done with all the clues. Not even one clue was encouraging. But what should I do? See, T who visits, so P who visits immediately after T. P is going to Kochi kada. Chappandama. We do have a point to mention here about P and U. 3 people between P and U. These 3 people can be before or after. If it is after, 1, 2, 3. How many places did I cover here? Chapanamma, how many are we looking forward? How many are we looking forward? Total number is 7. I have covered how many places? 6. More how many? 5. What's the other possibility? T here, P here, and this is Kochi. 2, 3, and this is U. U who is Ooty. Inte kadamma? How many on the second one? 5. How many on the first one? 6. So first we'll go for the one which covers more places. If I don't get the answer, we still have a possibility where I can come back for the next one. Avuna kada. And then there's one important point which says T is either from Chennai or from Mumbai. If T is from Chennai, immediately before Chennai is R. I got all my 7 places. Yes or no? Sir, Chennai and Mumbai, how many? Chapandamma. So it cannot be above 1, 2. This is Mumbai. Avuna kada. And he says 3 people between R and Delhi. R is in the top. 1, 2, 3 already occupied by Mumbai. And can I go for T as Chennai? I have to go for T as Ardhavainda. This is T who is Mumbai. If this is Mumbai, how many between Mumbai and Chennai? 2. Can I go above? No. Mumbai, 2 gap, and then Chennai enter, I'll get 3 extra places. But I am looking forward for only 1 place. So it should be after Mumbai. 1, 2, this is Chennai. Immediately before Chennai is R. How many between R and Delhi? 3. 3. Above 2. 1, and then extra Delhi, I am taking 2 places. Can I? No. Shall I go below R? 1, 2, 3. Yes, there's only one possibility, and this is Delhi. Did I cover all the 7 places? Yes. I'm done with this, and also this. Is this clear? And one place between Q and R, Raipur. There's only one person between Q and Raipur. Sorry, can I go for Q as Chennai? Can I fix Q here? Come on. If I fix Q here, one person gap and Raipur Gada, will I get? Come on, you have to speak out, man. And if you don't, if I go for that, if I go for this becomes Raipur. But S cannot be Chennai and Delhi. So how many possibilities? Only one. This is Q and this is Raipur. S cannot be Chennai, so this should be Chennai. There's one alphabet which is missing. PQRSTUV. There's one city which is missing. What is that? And it is Nagpur. Understood, students? Are you all clear with this? Which of the following person visits Nagpur? Who is visiting Nagpur? It is R. How many persons are visiting between P and the one who is visiting to Raipur? P and the one who visits to Raipur is 2. If all the persons are arranged in alphabetical order from top to bottom, how many remains unchanged? How many remains unchanged? And these names are starting from P. So P, Q, R, S, T, U. How many? 2. Which among the following statements is true? T visits Delhi? No. Q visits Raipur? No. S visits Chennai? Is S visiting Chennai? No. V visits Ooty? No. What's my answer? None is true. Which of the following persons is visiting Delhi? Q. Let's jump directly to syllogisms. What's here? Only a few fans are taps. Only a few fans are taps. Arrow mark from B to A. No tap is a cap. Some caps are bats. What's the first one? Some taps are bats. Is it so? No. All taps can be bats. Can I take all the taps inside bat? Come on. Happily I can put all the taps inside bat because taps should not touch cap. T should not touch C. So I can happily place T inside C. Can you please tell me what do you mean by can be? Absolutely right. So what's your answer? 26. No bag is a tag. Only a few tags are vans. Some vans or balls. First one, some bags are, oh sorry, let me make it clear. This is bag, this is ball. Okay now? He says some bags are vans. No way. Some bags are not vans. Yes, some bags are not vans. Correct? There's no relationship between bag and van. What's the complementary? All bags are vans. Can I take all the bags inside vans? I'll put it in this corner. All bags are vans. And this is true, this is wrong. What's your answer? Neither one nor two. It is not either or. It is neither one nor two. Okay, I told you why it is not either or before. Some cats or dogs. Only a few dogs are rats. All rats are bats. Some dogs are bats. Yes. Next. Some cats are rats. Is there any relation? No. What's the answer? Only one. Clear? So let's go for 30 and 32. Ma, whenever you come across this type of questions, I'm very clear here. What are you supposed to do? You have to read the condition first and then go in search of question. Okay? Is this clear? And then there are letters which are coded as some symbols. Letters are coded as some symbols. What is the first condition? If the first letter is a vowel and the last letter is a vowel, then interchange the codes of first letter and last. First and last are vowels, interchange the codes of first and last. 30, do you see vowels in first and last? No. 31, yes. Interchange the codes of first and last. I'm supposed to interchange the codes of U and E. What's the code for U? Come on, what's the code for U? Greater than in the last, question mark in the first, because E's code is question mark. How many options you see question mark in the first and greater than in the last? Amma? My answer can be this also. None of these kuda avvachu. ఎప్పుడైతే none of these optionsలలో ఉంటుందో, whenever you see none of these in the options, you have to check the code for every letter. You have to check the code for every letter. Don't mark the answer blindly by looking at the first 2 or 3 letters, because there is none of these in the options. What's the code for N? Copyright. What's the code for N? Copyright. What about I? Percentile. What about T? Dollar. Come on, which option is my answer? Amma? Jagartha. మీలో చాలా మంది చేసే పొరపాటు కాపీరైట్ చూడంగానే థర్డ్ ఆప్షన్ పెట్టేస్తారు. This is what many people do, and this is where many of you go wrong. And this is a big trap. So whenever you see this type of questions, and if you see none of these, 100% guarantee, please verify the code for each and every element. Is this clear? So what's the answer? Let's go for the 32nd question. You still have none of these, so we have to be very careful. I'm not going for 32. So 32, is it first and last vowels? No. So from this it is very clear the first condition is applicable for only 31st question. Yes or no? What is the second condition? Second condition, first letter is a vowel and the last letter is a consonant, then code both the letters as per the code of the vowel. First is a vowel, last is a consonant. 30, no. 32, yes. Then code the first and the last letters as per the code of the vowels. What's the code for A? Ampersand. Ampersand should be in the first place and in the last place. How many options can be my answer? Every option can be my answer. Every option can be my answer. But my duty, C, T, O. What's C? Mu. And what is T? Dollar. And what's O? Plus. Come on, you tell me which option will be my answer. Amma? And 32. I'm done with 32, Gada. And I'm looking for 30. And I'm sure the last condition is applicable only for 30. The first letter is a consonant and the last letter is a consonant. That code for both letters as per the last letter. What's the last letter? S. N. This is called as N. N should be in the first place and last place. How many options? Every option. Let's go for all the things. O. What's O? Amma? Plus. What's C? Mu. And what's K? Where's K? In the last place. Less than. What should be my answer? Third option. Understood, everyone? And do we have questions on number series here? Shall we go for number series? Let's go for number series. What number is number series? Increasing or decreasing? Amma? Increasing. And obviously it is huge increase, kada? When it is huge increase, mostly we are tend towards Amma? Multiplication. So, etla start చేద్దాం, ఎక్కడి నుంచి స్టార్ట్ చేద్దాం? అమ్మా 70 చెప్పమ్మా 79 అంటే ఆల్మోస్ట్ 80 కదా. 83 240, 84 320. చెప్పు ఇంటూ 4 ఇంటూ you're not sure? Let's go for the differences first. చెప్పు ఒక్కసారి డిఫరెన్స్ చెప్పు. ఎంత చెప్పు సరే అమ్మా. ఇది చూడు తల్లి ఒకసారి. 64 864 2 cube 4 cube లేదా into 8 and then into 8 is how much is this? 200 279 extra 16. 2 cube 4 cube 6 cube. నెక్స్ట్ ఎంత ఉండాలి? 8 cube. నెక్స్ట్ ఎంత ఉండాలి? 10 cube. 10 cube అంటే ఎంత? 1000. ఉల్టా కొడితే -1000 అంటే అప్పుడు ఎంత అవ్వాలి? 807. ఇదెంత? 512. 512 అంటే 807 ఏనా? ఎస్, సరిపోయింది కదా. సింపుల్, యూస్ యువర్ బ్రెయిన్ అంతే. ఇది కూడా ఇంక్రీసింగా డిక్రీసింగా? ఇంక్రీస్. హ్యూజా గ్రాడ్యువలా? గ్రాడ్యువల్. First we'll go for difference. How much is this? 27. What about this? 54. And how much is this? 81. 27, 54, 81. ఏమనిపిస్తుంది? These are all multiples of 27. 27 2s 54, 27 3s is 81. I need to go for 27 4s is 108. ఎంతమ్మా? 108. How much is 196 plus 108? 304. 304. 304 plus how much is 108 plus 27 and enta? 135. 27 5s is 135. So 304 plus 135 439. Any issues? No issues at all. This is an excellent question and I'm sure everyone is waiting for this. Avuna kada? Machudu, obviously this is divided by 4. This is divided by 2. This is divided by 1. కానీ ఈ మధ్యలో గ్యాప్ ఏంటిది? 4 2 1 ఏమో ఆఫ్టర్ గ్యాప్ వస్తుంది. Now I'll tell you something, listen. Divided by 2, so divide by 1 is nothing but into 1. చెప్పండమ్మా. This is 128 and this is 32. I said earlier this is divided by 4. This divided by 4, I can also write it as into 1 by 4 kada. చెప్పండమ్మా. 32 to 16 is nothing but into 1 by 2. 16 to 12 I'm not sure, but 12 to 12 is into 1 by 1. 16 into how much can fetch me in fractions? 12. 16 into 3 by 4? 3 by 4. 16 into 3 by 4 correcta kada? 16 into 3 by 4 ante 4 4s 16. 16 by 4 is 4. 4 into 3 12. సరిపోయింది కదా. ఇక్కడేమో 1 by 4, ఇక్కడేమో 1 by 2, ఇక్కడేమో 3 by 4, ఇక్కడేమో 1 by 1. ఎట్లా సార్? ఏం చేద్దాం సార్? పని చేద్దాం సార్. 6 by 8 అని రాసుకోవచ్చా సార్? చెప్పండి సార్. మాట్లాడాలి సార్. సైలెంట్గా కూర్చుంటే ఎట్లా సార్? 3 by 4 కాకుండా 6 by 8. పైకి పోదాం ఇప్పుడు. చెప్పు అమ్మా. 4 by 8 అని రాసుకోవచ్చా? చెప్పండి అమ్మా. దీన్ని 2 by 8 అని రాసుకోవచ్చా? This is where the whole story lies. Into 2 by 8 into 4 by 8 into 6 by 8. Come on, into 2 4 6 8 by 8 into 10 by 8 into 10 by 8. 12 by 8 is 1.5. 12 by 8 is 1.5 into 10 is how much? Clear? And this type of fractions, product of fractions, obviously you will get it in the exam. పక్కా ఇస్తాడు. కానీ ఎట్లా గెస్ చేసాలో ఒక ఐడియా అయితే క్రియేట్ అయింది కదా మైండ్లో. Chapanamma. This is very important. 89, shall I go with the differences? What are the differences here? Is it plus 2 or minus 2? Minus 2. And how much is this? Come on, come on. Minus 6. And this is what? Minus minus 20. 2, 6, 12, 20. Many a number of times I told you n square plus n. Or it can also be considered as n square minus n. Wherever there is n square plus n, you can also expect n square minus n. So, yes, 1 square plus 1, 2 square plus 2, 3 square plus 3, 4 square plus 4, 5 square plus 5 minus 30. Then what's my answer? 34. Is this clear? Come on, shall I go with the differences? How much is this? 3. What about this? 14. Come on. 30. 36. Come on. 69. 69. 3, 14, 36, 69. Any guesses? No, no. Chapama. Again, go for the difference. When you don't understand anything, immediately go for difference of difference. How much is this? 11. And this is 22. This is 33. And this should be 44. 69 plus 44 is 113. What should be my answer? 247. Which option? Second option. Any other doubts? And I have left some questions deliberately because I know they are very, very, very easy. And I'm sure you will be able to solve those questions without any difficulty. Is this clear? Any doubts? But only one important question in this is 88. I'm sure you understood how to guess the logic for this. Any doubts?